Hi everybody, it's John back with another model final reveal video. Today it's the turn of the Airfix 1/72nd scale Supermarine Spitfire Mark 5B. This is the old tool from the 1970s, and one which I remember building when I was about something like 11 years old on the last day at school, and I built it without obviously painting it. I just put it together, and it was a last day at school thing before we went to the secondary school. Obviously it didn't look quite anything like this one does. I did this one in the markings of an Eagle squadron who served in Britain during around about 1941-42 in Mark 5Bs, and they were piloted obviously by American pilots who served voluntarily in the RAF to fight primarily against the German Luftwaffe over the English Channel, counteracting nuisance flights and also taking the war across to France. The Airfix kit itself, it goes together like a dream. There are no fit issues with this model. I had no issues with understanding how it went together. It's a very, very charming, very easy, nice little kit, and it stood the test of time rather well when you think that this mould originated, I think, was it 1975? I think it first came out. I'd have to go back to my inbox review to check, but I'm pretty sure it was the mid 1970s when it came out, and it was still being trolled out by Hornby Productions Limited as an Airfix kit in their Red Series boxes as late as 2016. And yeah, it's still not a bad little kit. Quite a nice little model. I'll just turn it upside down so you can see the underside of the aircraft. You can see, it's not a bad rendition of the aircraft at all. Everything about it is correct. The spin is correct. The propellers are correct. Although this particular Spitfire would have had a paddle bladed propeller, which wasn't fitted as standard by the factory at Castle Bromwich, where all the Mark 5s were made, where the majority of the Mark 5s were made. The colours I used for this particular kit were 128 light aircraft grey underside. I used duck egg green for the spinner. I used matte 31 slate grey and matte 30 green Humbrol colours, all enamel coat colours, and matte black M6 and for the propeller and tyres, and just standard gloss yellow. I think it was a Tamiya coat for the rest for the propeller tips and the leading edge of the wings. You do get you get gun covers, the red squares that go over the gun holes in the decal sheet, but I didn't use those. I just touched them in matte red, and yeah, it's come out quite nice. I quite like this kit. I think it's not a bad little kit, and it's quite accurate. It's a reasonably accurate little Spitfire. So anyway, recommendations. Yeah, I'd recommend this to any type of builder, really, especially the novice builders. It's an easy build, no issues with it whatsoever, and it's cheap and cheerful. You can usually get it for around about tenner. You can often get it online second hand in the older boxings for as little as £3 or £4, and it's quite an easy to acquire, very easy to build kit, and it was a lot of fun. It went together quite quickly, and it was quite a lot of fun. Transfers went on really well. The transfers supplied in the Hornby release kit, they went on really well. With the early boxings that Airfix released in the mid 70s, the aircraft was a Polish squadron aircraft with serial letters of RFD on the side, and I think this aircraft flew on the airshow circuits throughout the 70s and most of the 80s in Europe. So you can build that model as well from an Airfix early production kit. Anyway, I hope this video has been of use. Really enjoyed this one. It was a nice, enjoyable build, and I'll see you for the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.